Today I'm ordering the highest protein item at every restaurant. Restaurants love slapping high protein on the menu, and if you're naive like me, I immediately think it's healthier. But is it? I'll be going to 7 different restaurants and ordering the item with the most protein to see which restaurant you should actually eat at if you're trying to get jacked. Starting with P.F. Chang's. So after walking in the spinny door, I got seated pretty quickly. High protein item number 1. I thought I would dress fancy. We got the aloe one. I'm really glad there's like no one here. It's a Thursday night, but I'm kind of excited for this because I just hit the gym, so I'm pretty hungry. So P.F. Chang's has a few additional protein options and a lot of chicken, but the highest protein item is the gluten-free Chang spicy chicken. I'll get to the protein in a second. Also, I'm not allowed to order family or party plates at any restaurant. Our food has arrived, but let's see what we got here, okay? We got here a little bit of white rice, a little bit of spicy chicken. I see some celery in there too, and the sauce. For some reason, the gluten-free option was the higher protein option. Don't ask me why, but we're sitting at 78 grams of protein. Smack me silly. I'm taking that every day. Enough yapping though. Let's get into the taste. Oh man. I'm not even kidding, that's so good. It's hot, like temperature-wise. Not too spicy. This really doesn't look like that much chicken, but I guess it is. Much better. We got our bev. Hashtag drink your water today. Dude, you really just can't go wrong with like some Chinese chicken. I'll see y'all after I finish this. That was way spicier than I thought. But it was good. It did taste good. So I'm gonna be rating on taste and health. Taste, it's gonna get a whopping 8.5. Now, I pretty much cleaned that plate, but I know that's not gonna be the case in some of these restaurants coming up, so I'm kind of nervous for that. But on health, I mean, it's pretty simple ingredients. It's just chicken and white rice. The only thing bad could be the sauce. It's getting a 9. Ooh, start off strong. But there's still one more category we're rating on, protein per dollar. With 78 grams of protein at $21.45, P.F. Chang's item has a 3.6 grams of protein per dollar. Let's move on to the next restaurant. So the next restaurant I'm going to is Applebee's. But I should also mention, I'm saving my all-time favorite restaurant for last, mainly because it's in a completely different state and 2 hours away, but more on that later. We have made it in the establishment. Restaurant number 2. Now, when I tell you I do not know the last time I've been at Applebee's, I don't think I've ever actually been here. But I'm kind of excited for this item. I looked it up ahead of time, and it's got crazy protein. Okay, crazy. But after my amazing waitress Angel checked on me, yes ma'am, I ordered the highest protein item on Applebee's menu, which is the riblets platter. The food is here. I kind of like these long shots. I think I'm gonna do it more often. No, I'm not. Come on. Looks like we got some riblets. Whatever that is, I guess it's just like scraped off ribs from the bone, fries, and then coleslaw. And they were so nice to get me some moist towelettes. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Angel. Love Angel. So we're gonna stay clean eating this, okay? But like I always say, enough yapping. This whole platter has a whopping 94 grams of protein. It's only going up from here, guys. It's only going up. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Okay, wait. I was mistaken. There definitely is bone. Okay, I'm on my high tea mode. I'm just gonna grab it with my hands, okay? My testosterone is to the max from my last video, so. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Angel's good, man. Fry time. Crispy. I'm already desperately needing a napkin, but it's too late. Okay, hold on. I've never had riblets before, but it's kind of scary because like the bones are like little. Let's run up a little coleslaw for the boys. Check it. Refreshing. I don't know if this would be my first choice at Applebee's. Can't lie, but it does got protein, so can't be too bad. USA, am I right? This is black. Okay, hang on. First things first, there was an absurd amount of bones in those ribs, okay? Like I filled a whole plate with those little tiny bones. I've never seen that before. Call me crazy. Overall, the meal was all right. Wasn't great. Taste, I'm gonna give it a straight 5. Nothing spectacular. Health though, I mean, we did get some good protein and that coleslaw. Barbecue sauce is probably not the greatest. And then we also have the fries. Fries they're awesome for you. They're amazing. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 on health. And the final rating we're giving is the protein per dollar, which was 94 grams of protein for $20.25, putting it at a 4.64 grams of protein per dollar. I don't really know if that's good. It's better than the last place. I'm cold, let's move on. Next up is Red Lobster, the one and only. Let's get seated. Restaurant number 3, highest protein item. I know Red Lobster has a lot of backlash just because it's going bankrupt and all this. It's actually kind of crazy how empty it is in here right now. It's 12 o'clock and I was the second customer. So, I mean, they should put a lot of quality into this meal. I mean, but I also saw a sign for Lobster Fest outside. That sounds like a lot of protein. But I just put my order in, so let's see what our highest protein item is. It is the Salmon New Orleans. Let's take a look inside. That was quick. This is looking wild. Okay, here's the lineup. Looks like we got some salmon, obviously, shrimp, loaded baked potato with lobster on top of it, extra protein, and broccoli. We are proteined up. Going up a level from the last place, we are at 104 grams of protein on this dish. How am I gonna survive today? My intestines might be clogged, but it's kind of crazy because this isn't even half the protein of what some of the other items are gonna be coming up. Okay. But let's feast. This is your reminder that Jesus is Lord, and here's a verse for you to think on.
Tasted good so far?
I haven't tasted it yet. You can watch my reaction if you want.
Pretty good.
You make this?
Me? No. This one and then our grilled lobster, shrimp, and salmon, those are probably my 2 favorite meals here.
The sauce on that is really good.
It is really good.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, dude. I feel like falling into gluttony. Let's try the loaded potato. Bro, this looks like I'm faking. This is good, bro. If I'm being real, bro, this is almost better than P.F. Chang's so far. I'm not even a big seafood guy. As you can tell from me trying to cook salmon in my last video, not a big seafood guy. But this doesn't even taste fishy. I'm gonna just lock in. I'm gonna lock in. Let's skip our feedback. Taste. That was exquisite. Now, if it was just the salmon, even the salmon alone was great texture, but just that sauce on top and that baked potato literally tastes like mac and cheese. So taste is getting I'm gonna say 8.5, just because it felt a little rich. A little bit less than P.F. Chang's. But on health, oh brother, probably not the healthiest meal you can get on the menu. I'll just say that. A lot of cream, and probably not great sourced cream. I mean, it is salmon, that is good for you. The broccoli helps. I'm gonna say 7.5 on health. But this one's kind of crazy. The protein to dollar ratio for 102 grams of protein at $38.85, 2.6 grams of protein for every dollar. Wow. I'm not that mad, but let's just go to our next spot. Olive Garden. Yep, they're 20 feet from each other. But even though Red Lobster's protein to dollar ratio was pretty low, some of these other places coming up are gonna have some crazy deals. But there's been times where I wish I didn't have to go out to eat to get high protein meals like this, which is where the sponsor of this video, Factor, is coming so clutch. And if you know me by now, I always look at the ingredients in my food. But with Factor, I don't even have to check because every meal is free of refined seed oils. And don't get me wrong, I love home-cooked meals, but after working a full-time job, working out, having a social life, and making these videos, ready-to-eat meals like these are a necessity to stay on track. My favorite meal so far is the shredded beef tinga bowl. Heavenly. But literally every meal is so different and never bland because they have over 100 rotating meal options for you to choose from. And the fact that you can have it ready in just 2 minutes is crazy. No cooking required. Factor has actually banned 175 unhealthy ingredients, and every meal is based around whole, nutrient-dense food. So head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code CalvinFB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code CalvinFB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. But let's move on to Olive Garden, our next restaurant. Here's me walking in. Oh, hey there. Restaurant number 4, highest protein item. Let's just say Olive Garden, the vibes are always immaculate. I know that's not really related to protein, but just saying, you know, you really think about pasta and breads when you come to Olive Garden, not really much protein, but it's pretty high on the list so far, so. But the highest protein item here is the chicken tortellini Alfredo. And it came with a side soup.
It's really awesome if you dip the breadsticks in it.
Okay. What was your name again?
Caitlin.
Caitlin?
Hi, my name's Caitlin. Olive Garden server. Week 2.
The best. Ooh.
Thank you.
So the meal I got came with a little soup, and we got the highest protein soup, just to have fun with it. The chicken and nochi. I don't know how much protein is in this, but apparently there's chicken in here. Calvin editing, put the protein right here. But not long after my entree arrived, which was 112 grams of protein.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Caitlin. Already killing it, Caitlin. If y'all didn't know, there's a lot of protein in cheese, which is probably why this is so high in protein. I probably wouldn't get this if I was like actually on my grind, but if you're on a crazy bulk, this might hit. Just saying. I definitely need a box. I'm protein up. Taste on Olive Garden. I wish I was a little bit more hungry. That would have hit better. Very, very creamy and cheesy, which is good, but can go too far sometimes. Good thing I'm not lactose intolerant. Oh, that's all I'm saying. 8 on taste is fair. Health, argue with me all you want. There was probably 0 health in that meal right there. I mean, we had some grilled chicken. That's about it. Probably a lot of refined carbs in there. 3. Just because it has good protein. But the tables have turned on the protein per dollar. At $24.63 and 112 grams of protein, that brings us to a 4.6 grams of protein per dollar. Identical to Applebee's. We've got a tie for first, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep looking. Our next stop is Texas Roadhouse. Let's get seated. Ladies and gentlemen, next restaurant, highest protein item. We were at the one and only Texas Roadhouse. Make sure to dress a little country today because I'm trying to put on my Texas gear. Alright, we got the flannel, camo hat, and the cowboy boots. But this place is known for high protein items. Maybe not so much the famous rolls with their disturbingly delicious butter, but they've got plenty of steaks and meats on the menu. Also, as a side note, this restaurant is packed to the brim every time I come here. But the highest protein item here is the bone-in ribeye. You're not ready for these macros. You're not. The food has arrived. We got here the bone-in ribeye, the levitating one. And it came with 2 sides, so I went the healthy route and got some steamed broccoli and a sweet potato. This is how many ounces this ribeye is. I got a medium rare, but for the protein count on this one, we've got 143 grams of protein. Bro is eating a cow. So good. Bite number 2. That was even better than bite number 1. So much fat and juice. A little bit of veggies. Plain and dry sweet taters. I already feel my bench press max going up. I have to say though, ribeye is probably my favorite steak ever. This taste rating's about to be off the charts. I'll see y'all outside. All right, partners. For starters, on taste, that steak was cooked to the crisp on the outside, gooey on the inside, perfectly medium rare. The sweet potato was soft. The broccoli was soft. I'm gonna say 9.5 on taste. For health though, this place was pretty healthy. As long as they did not cook it in seed oils, this was probably the cleanest meal of this video. So due to lack of other restaurants competing, I'm gonna give it a 10 on health. But let's not forget the protein per dollar ratio. At $33.93 and 143 grams of protein. This number shocked me. I thought it would have been higher. Only a 4.2 grams of protein per dollar. This is bonkers. This is outrageous. I still love it though. Let's move on to the next spot. But our next stop is Buffalo Wild Wings. In we go. Restaurant number 6, highest protein item. B-Dubs is a great place, known for their chicken, their wings. So much protein there. Now the next spot is 2 hours away, like I said earlier, so we gotta get on the road after this. I'm gonna put in my order, and I'll see y'all when the food gets here. But you already know it's about to be high protein when they got mussels on the menu. But we got the 30-count bone-in wings, drum only. That's a key detail. The highest protein item has arrived. This is looking wild. We have here 3 flavors: garlic parmesan, buffalo, and Asian zing. Supposedly the protein here, ladies and gentlemen, is 299 grams of protein. If you're bulking, this could last you like a week. No, I'm just kidding. It could, not a week. But I am not gonna be able to eat this on my own. Now jump. All right, that much better. I have here Juwan and Kyle to help me out today. Dig in.
Like, seriously?
Oh, which one did you get?
Not blue cheese.
Are y'all blue cheese people or ranch people?
Comment down. Blue cheese.
But below, comment. I'm kind of scared to try the blue cheese. It might have more protein though since it's cheese. Crap, hold on. Blue cheese.
Melissa, it's overcooked.
That aftertaste is weird, bro.
I know, right?
It's deliciously funky.
I like that Asian zing.
It's my sauce. Asian thing.
This is like the first good Buffalo Wild Wings experience I've had in probably like 3 years.
You were sucking on that.
Comment down below how many wings you guys think Kyle can eat. Let's step away from our regularly scheduled program real quick and try Juwan and Kyle's mukbang.
You guys like it enough? We'll bring it back, you know?
Please enjoy this little montage of the boys chowing down. You may not be able to tell, but they were very excited.
Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Okay. How many wings did y'all put down?
15.
9.
Nice. I had like 4. Let's get to the taste rating, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm just gonna rate all the flavors combined. I think that'll be easiest. The garlic parmesan was gross. Asian zing was pretty good, and the mild was pretty good. Altogether, I'll give it like a 6 on taste.
7 for taste.
7.2.
Any reason?
I just liked it. I was enjoying myself.
On health, this one actually kind of surprised me. The wings are apparently cooked in beef tallow. We all know that's the better oil to cook your foods in. So, I mean, besides the sauce, I'm gonna say 7.5. Just because the blue cheese is pretty bad too.
Lie!
Okay, six on health. Six on health.
There's no way it's beef tallow. They're just trying to appease RFK. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'm gonna stick with a 6 as well. I'll take Calvin's word for it.
So for the protein per dollar, this one actually kind of shocked me. The price,
$48.06.
299 grams of protein.
making it a 6.2 grams of protein per dollar.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. So if you want to get the most bang for your buck,
B-dubs. Yeah.
I didn't know I could do that.
But our last restaurant is in a whole nother state, 2 hours away, so we got on our way and started driving until we finally arrived at Cheesecake Factory. The final restaurant. Highest protein item. We have Cheesecake Factory. Okay. We've got here Spencer, Kyle, and Cross, and we're gonna go eat some high protein foods. Yeah. Let's go out with a bang. But after only an hour wait, yes, only, it's usually longer, we were inside the establishment. If you've never been to Cheesecake Factory, their menu is ginormous. Cue the menu. So there's a lot of high protein items there. What are you getting?
Salmon. I love salmon.
Hard-boiled eggs.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ordering off the Skinny-licious menu. I'm gonna get the crispy chicken sandwich.
So Cheesecake Factory's highest protein item is the chicken parmesan pizza style. The food has arrived. Here's what all the boys got. Now I have a confession. This is actually not the highest protein item here. They were out of the real item, which was the Parmesan crusted chicken pizza style. That was 120 grams of protein, but this here is a close second option at 107 grams of protein. This looks crazy though. But let's feast. Here's my bite. Oh. What? Thanks a lot, Spencer. But it's time to try my first bite. That's good. I don't know what the difference between this and the item they were out of is, because this is literally chicken parmesan, bro. I don't know how it gets much different than that. It's hitting. I'm gonna do my best at finishing this, and you can't leave Cheesecake Factory without getting cheesecake. So, unless you're lactose intolerant. So we're gonna get the highest protein cheesecake and go to our rating. This is definitely not time lapse. This is how fast I ate. But then we picked out our highest protein cheesecake. Let's go all the way around.
All the way around.
Highest protein cheesecake, 23 grams of protein in the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup cheesecake. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is so good. Have you all seen Ratatouille before? Those moments where Antoine Ego takes a bite of that Ratatouille and immediately taken back to his childhood? Yeah. I just experienced that right now. I am so packed right now.
I'm packed, bro.
We all made up a new term that we were packed when we were full. So everybody start saying that now. But quickly, let's get into the taste, health, and protein per dollar. Taste, that was busting. 9. On taste, 9 on taste. Health on my meal.
On
the highest.
Your meal.
Okay, it had a bunch of chicken and protein, but it's gotta be like a 6.
No, but for real though, there's probably a lot of seed oils in that chicken, can't lie. Say,
I feel like everything in the world.
Yeah, like everything in the world, like
Lucky Charms
to like a nuclear infected piece of bread.
6.5. Protein per dollar though.
$24.50. 107 grams of protein.
4.4 grams of protein per dollar.
So it is not gonna take the lead, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the cheesecake.
Cheesecake was just for funsies. So Cheesecake did not have the highest protein item, and B-Dubs takes the W for protein per dollar and highest protein item. But high protein doesn't always mean high quality or healthier, so make sure to look past the protein count next time and see what's really in your food.